My name is Judith Hadi, Miss Environment Uganda 2022. Sitting with me here is one and only Mr. Muteri, a farmer, artist, research-oriented, and also environmentalist. Hello, Mr. Fred. First and foremost, thank you so much for taking time off your busy schedule and letting me in your workshop. So when we talk about backlog, how does that help my environment? So many people believe that when you have a backlog, you've cut down the trees like everybody else when they're making paper through out of pine trees. What are they called?
Yeah, pine.
Pine.
Eucalyptus.
Yeah. Because when we see people making papers out of eucalyptus pine trees, they have to cut these trees down. So tell me more how you manage to save our environment if you're still getting backlog out of it.
Thank you, Judith. Accept to miss my smile because of the circumstances we are in.
Yes.
But also I'm honored to have you as a high fashion designer icon of Uganda come to my studio to see just a small percentage of what I have. Yes, I'm an artist and I've been one for a long time. And I'm a research-oriented one, but most importantly, I'm a farmer and I'm an environmentalist. As far as the backcloth is concerned, and the worry that producing backcloth may cause deforestation, no, it's the other way around. Because this process is renewable. Backcloth is probably, the mutuba tree from which backcloth comes is probably the only tree in the world that will give you its skin for over 100 years every year without being cut down. So basically what I'm saying is that it gives you a bark. This particular one is a bark of a tree, whole tree. This tree is still standing in Masaka. And I think this was the 5th harvest of it. And I'm following up with the 6th. So the project I'm doing is that I'll be every tree that I have adopted to create canvas out of, I'm going to follow it up. So this was the 5th harvest, and it will give us another over 50 pieces of backcloth. And it widens every other year, from this to that. So it gives us backcloth, and the backcloth can be manipulated in many ways, from thick to thin.
Oh, yes.
We are working on that. I know many people don't know that it can be graded from thick to thin, because all they have seen is backcloth side by side of where they are selling coffins and winnow. But for us, we want to create a system where you can follow it up from the tree. And in most cases, there are no forests for such trees. It's someone's farm. And we have people who have between 10 trees to 1,000 trees in their gardens. So basically, the worry that the harvesting of the bark will kill the trees is not real. In any case, the tree will give and it will stay for a long time. All what we need now is to massively plant it in Uganda. I mean, from Masaka to Old Buganda, from Old Buganda to Old Busoga, from Old Busoga to Old Toro, from Old Toro to the west to Old Ankole, all the way to Karamoja. So that at one point we have that unconventional canopy covering the whole of Uganda, and the activities are taking place under there. And then there will not be worry of any climate-related challenges.
Thank you so much. And
You're welcome.
You've all heard it from the man himself. Let's plant more mutuba trees in Uganda for a beautiful green country and a better future. Save our planet. Go green or go home.
Thank you. But I wanted something. Besides planting, we also need to train young people in managing, in harvesting. Because without having the knowledge of managing the tree and harvesting it, it will be like any other ordinary tree. So the skills of harvesting this tree are enormous. We need to start training young people in harvesting this. So we are calling upon the whole of the country. If you are in Busoga, if you are in Fort Portal, if you are in Uganda, bring young people so that we train them about how to harvest this from the tree. And it will bring in money for us.
Yeah,
with
it's
the time.
creating jobs for the
Yeah,
youth.
we are trying to create jobs for the youth. All we need is a little bit of patience and investment. And by this I mean now government should invest enormously in this because it's the only one sure deal
Yes, actually.
where our country is going to earn.
You had it right. Thank you for having me.